When you are by my side, I never felt so complete. From deep inside, one day when I wake up from this never-ending dream, I wanna see you again. All of your warm, tender days. So many memories with you, now gone. I feel so lost without you here by my side. When I wake up from this dream, I wanna be with you again. Remember the moment we took each other's hand. If I'd never let you go so far away, we'd still be the same. Even if you are not here now, I love you till the end of time.
Wait, hello? Is this thing on? Hey, stop crying. Oh, wait. Hi, New. We literally just started. Oh my god, you, I'm already acting like an idiot. I'm shaking and sweating like a Victorian child. Also, for all the new people here, bro, it's real. Nah. Also, is the music, actually, I have no idea if the background music is too loud, so please let me know if the background music is too loud. I have no idea if the volume is okay or not. That's gorgeous. Thank you. Hello, everyone. Let me actually do a proper intro instead of just stuttering like an idiot. It's there. I can hear it faintly. You can hear it faintly? All right, let me turn it up. And if I turn it up and if it's too loud, I'll turn it down again. Okay, if that's too loud, let me know. Music sounds good? Okay, if that was too loud, let me know. Ew. Wait, I'm literally gonna be doing that all the time now. I can just go, I'm gonna be doing that all the time now. It's so fun. Sounds good. Oh, it's too loud? See, now y'all are gonna need to make up your minds. I'll turn it down a little bit. Okay. Anyways, let me actually do a proper introduction. Hello, everybody. Officially, welcome to the Burcathedral. I am your Seraph Priest, Lucius Burkhart, and I'm so happy to have you all here today for my official debut. Okay, you know what's crazy? Is literally, I'm about to spit all over my monitor. This is disgusting. There's so much spit collecting in my mouth. Your model looks so good. Thank you, Pookie, our model mama. Speaking of our model mama, oh my god, it's our model mama. Thank you for the head pats. Thank you. Speaking of our model mama, it is literally our model mama's birthday today. See, now, I don't know why for some reason when my mods do a shout out, it never freaking works. Yay! Wait, the redeem actually worked. I'm so happy the redeem actually worked. I was so worried it wasn't gonna work, but yeah, I have a lot of new redeems, including the daily repentance redeem, so feel free to repent. Yay! the redeem actually worked. Damn, y'all are repenting. What sins have you committed, my brethren? What sins have you committed, you heathens? I'm so happy. OMG, the new redeems are everything. Thank you. I was like so proud of myself for figuring out how to do the redeems, but then I got really scared because when I was testing them, they weren't really working, so I was like, ugh, the redeems aren't gonna work on stream, and I'm gonna have a mental breakdown, and I spent like 2 hours setting them up, and it was awful. So I was like, oh, I really hope they work. But yes, I'm Lucius Burkhart. I am a divine priest in the Seraph of Hymns. Now, let me time this right, and if I do something wrong, I'm gonna explode. Wait, hold on. Wait, I need to remember what my toggles are. Oh god. Sorry, my PC just jump scared me. Okay. Also, wait, let me just make sure it's the right toggle. I'm gonna like blow up if this isn't the right toggle. This place is full of sinners. The Yowie redeem. Yeah, there's a Yowie redeem. Oh, and I accidentally just took off my veil. That's not what I meant to press. Okay. Also, so I am the Seraph of Hymns, right? It's actually supposed to be a pun on Seraphim. I was like, I'm so smart for that because, you know, Seraphim, Seraph of Hymns. And before any of you fucking bitches are in the comments like, actually, that's actually grammatically incorrect. The correct term within the English lexicon is seraph, not seraphim. Seraphim is actually the plural of seraph. So that's actually incorrect. I don't want to hear it, okay? I don't want to hear it. Any of you bitches saying that in the comments are getting banned. I already figured out that it was seraph, and it was too late to change it because it's already a part of all my branding. So I don't want to see any of you blasphemers in the comments saying, actually, it's actually grammatically incorrect, and it's supposed to be seraph, not seraphim. Seraphim sounds cooler. So if any of you in the comments saying that, you're getting freaking banned. I'm like spitting everywhere. This is disgusting. LMAO, you calling me out? Yeah, I am. And I'm calling anybody else out too. I'm sorry for being an angelologist. No, I'm literally a fake fan. Like, literally, when I was looking up what type of angel to make Lucius, I was just like, which one looks the coolest? Like, I'm literally such a fake angel fan. I love angels. I mean, hello. But I was like, which one? Actually, I just want the angel that looks the coolest. It was... Literally, I just went with the one that I thought looked cool. I was like, it's so fake. Actually, dude, I really want to try to save up for a full body model next year. I want like a finger pointing toggle so bad so I can actually do the biblically accurate, actually, that'd be so funny. Actually, for your information, it's actually factually incorrect. Okay, enough of that. I don't know why my PC is making that little noise every single time I do my toggle, because I'm not doing anything wrong. See, punished by God and punished by my PC. Ooh, CPU usage 0%. I know that's a damn lie. Because even when I just toggle and untoggle my little TTS model, my PC completely lags. So I was like, that's a freaking lie. Also, I already posted about this on Twitter, and it's pissing me off so bad. Literally, my storage, I'm about to burp. Hold on, I'm about to burp. Damn. What was I saying? Oh, literally, I posted about it on Twitter because I'm mad as hell. Oh my god, bro is mad as hell. But almost all of my storage space on my PC, and I have a pretty beefy PC. Like, I made sure when I was buying my PC with government money, by the way. I'm not rich by any means. I'm gonna talk about that later, but this whole debut, everything for this debut cost hundreds, and I don't want anybody thinking, oh, well, I can't do that because I'm not rich. Trust me, babe. I am a minimum wage worker. I worked blood, sweat, and tears into this debut, and it's actually, oh my god, speaking of that, and I completely forgot what I was gonna say before, but speaking of that, literally, this is a crazy coincidence. On my Instagram story, I posted exactly a year ago on this very day about my live 2D model. So I've literally had my debut in the works for an entire year, and I've had this model for a year, and I could just never use it until now because I had to keep waiting for debut. So yeah, I don't want anybody thinking, oh, well, I'm not rich, so I can't do a debut. Trust me, babe. I'm not rich either. All of the blood, sweat, and tears I put into having to work a food service job went into this debut. Trust me. All of the tears that I've cried have gone into a little anime boy. The wait was worth it. Thank you, New. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you so much, everybody, for showing up. Honestly, I'm gonna be completely honest. Slay! I thought there was gonna be like maybe 2 people here. I really didn't think anybody was gonna come to my debut, so I was just like, oh, I'm gonna try not to have, you know, big expectations, because I don't really think anybody can come. So I was like, I'm not gonna have expectations, but I'm really glad that you guys could come. Thank you so much. The fries in the bags paid off. Not fries in the bags, sandwiches in the bags. I work at a Subway, and oh my god. You know what? Actually, I'm not even gonna get into my trauma with Subway. I can't. But not fries in the bags, sandwiches in the bags. Although they honestly, if y'all knew how disgusting Subway actually is, like we literally, and I don't even know if I'm legally allowed to say how gross our Subway is. So I'm just gonna not. I'm actually gonna not say this stuff because I don't even know if I can legally, and I'm not trying to get fired. So, not that they're gonna see this, but damn, I'm like, shoddy. I don't know if I can say that. Subway gonna get you, no, just like God got me. Wait, have y'all ever seen that post? That's like this guy. He was trying to get out of school or work or whatever, and he literally puts earbuds on his like nose as if it's one of those like tube breathing things, and he's like he's like in a fake hospital bed. He like, God got me. God got me. That's gonna be me with Subway. Duly noted. Yeah, I don't even know if I can like legally talk about the disgusting stuff that goes on in Subway. At least for us. I'm sure it's not like this everywhere, but our boss is kind of a crook, and I'm not even saying that to be mean. He like literally legally, he's actually legally classified. If you knew some of the shit that he gets away with, that man is a crook. Okay, I like actually had notes and a checklist, and I'm already getting completely off track. Let me actually try to focus. It's not about her, Subway anyways, period. It's about me. Everything in the world is about me, and everybody in the world needs to give me attention and praise me right now. Oh yeah, it's your debut, Pookie. Oh my god, stop. Oh my god, stop your Pookie. Oh my god, wait, speaking of devilish Nathaniel, everybody go follow New if you haven't already. I don't know what you're doing if you haven't followed New already. He's the pookiest of all pookies. He is a demon prince, and he's also extremely talented. He does art and rigging, and he does a lot of amazing cool stuff, and you should absolutely check him out if you haven't already. And if you don't, I will banish you to the Shadow Realm. So note that. Oh, hi Perla. Hi Perla, welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. Welcome to the Burcathedral. Yeah, but I do have a lot of new redeems, so feel free to use and abuse those. However, I am gonna do like a close-up of this model. I just wanted to pop in and say hi first before I started showing off the model. If you hooligans, if you blasphemers, whoa, what? Oh my god, thank you so much for the subscription, Pika Soul, with Prime. Are you in love with me? Are you obsessed with me? Are you in love with me? Do you want to give me your soul? Do you want to give this Seraph Priest your soul? Well, just for subscribing with Prime, you get a little kiss. Mwah! No parasocial though. Oh my god, thank you so much. Wait, you're kidding. Oh, I'm gonna crash out. I am gonna crash out big time because I just realized my freaking, my alert didn't work. I don't know why my alerts literally never work. They always work when I'm testing them, and when I actually stream, they never work, and I'm so sorry the alert didn't work. My alerts literally never work. Even to the last minute, till like 5 minutes before the stream, I was testing everything. I was testing redeems, I was testing alerts, I was testing toggles, making sure everything worked. And then, of course, when I actually stream, everything goes wrong as per usual. I'm sorry the alert wasn't working. It was working completely fine literally 10 minutes ago. I'm so sorry it wasn't working. And what was I talking about? Oh yeah, if any of you blasphemers try to make me bald or something while I'm showing off my model, I'm literally gonna turn off redeems because I'm not having that blasphemy while I show off my model, okay? Which alert? Yeah, the sound was working and the text showed up, but the actual like animation didn't show. You know what? Let me show you guys the actual animation so you can actually see what I'm talking about, because it might not work the literal entire stream, so I would have put in all of the hard work to animating it and creating it for nothing. So knowing my luck, that's gonna happen. And so let me actually just very quickly show the actual alert. And where the hell are my alerts? Okay, so this is what the alert is supposed to look like, and every time I test it, the sound is super weird, so I'm sorry if it sounds super cryptic. That's what it's, and it did sound super cryptic, but that's what it's supposed to look like. And I'm sorry it didn't show up. Okay, now let me actually get into showing off the model, and then we can get into some other cool stuff. Yay, yippee! Okay, it is this scene. Oh, and where the hell am I? Where am I? Girl, what is this? Okay, there I am. There I am. Let me just make sure my mic is on the scene. Okay, my mic is on the scene. And I'm just gonna put my son away just for this section. Oh yeah, by the way, that's my son, Jimothy. Not right now since he's gone, but if you redeem exclamation point, not redeem, I'm stupid. If you do exclamation point TTS in chat and you type a little message, Jimothy, my beloved son, he was just birthed a few months ago, will say it on stream, and he's very cute and I love him so much. So let me actually get into showing off more of the model's details so you guys can appreciate Lucius in all his glory. Please look at my boy. Okay. Oh, I also need to remember to like actually activate my toggles. Okay, so unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to see the chat while I do this because, of course, just my luck.
Yowie.
I finally... Yowie! Mwah. I finally decided to be a real streamer and literally get a new monitor right before debut, and it's supposed to be here like tomorrow. So of course I can't do it during my actual debut, which would be the most important time to have it. But hopefully it'll be here soon so that I'll be able to be like a quote-unquote a real streamer and have 2 separate monitors. I always just hated the idea of 2 separate monitors because I didn't think I was gonna be able to focus. But anyways, so let's actually get into the model. So this little rip here, if I ever get a full body model, his little stomach, he's gonna be scandalous and show off a little bit of his stomach, as you can see in my full design. But yeah, I did design Lucius myself. I didn't draw or rig this model. I can't draw to save my life, and I can't rig. I know nothing about either of those things, but I did design him. And I'm not gonna lie, I put my whole Lucius-y into designing him. That's the only time I've ever peaked with a character design. Everything I release past this point is gonna be absolute booty butt cheeks, so don't expect anything good for me ever again. But I did kind of eat down with Lucius' design, I will say. So then he's got his little arm strap, very cute, very awesome. And of course he has the ribcage heart. Dude, I'm literally a genius for thinking of the ribcage heart because I was like, I want some kind of heart imagery and ribcage imagery with him. So I was like, wait, why don't I just be a genius and combine those two? And I think it turned out absolutely gorgeous. My model mama and papa are cracked. I'll talk about them more in the credits section, but my model parents are absolutely cracked and they made the ribcage look so beautiful. And then, of course, I have all of my little Victorian frills. Look at how they jiggle, okay? Look at the jiggle physics. Forget booba jiggle physics. By the way, I freaking hate the word booba so much. Why can't VTubers just say boobs? Like, you're not gonna get arrested if you say boobs. But anyways, I don't... Well, Lucius actually does have small boobs, but this isn't about that, okay? They're tucked away lovingly. Right now, we're talking about ruffles. Okay, look at the jiggle physics on these ruffles and the cravat, dude. Look at the jiggle physics on the cravat, and look, the little symbol in the eye on the brooch moves. I didn't even know that was gonna be a thing. I didn't even know the layers were separated like that, so that the freaking eyeball in the brooch moves. Isn't that so cool? And the wings flap by themselves on the brooch as if it's sentient. Oh, and by the way, the way that I haven't talked about Uriel, like literally at all. So this little guy on my shoulder is Uriel. He's part of my lore. I haven't decided completely how he is in the lore yet because I kind of changed my whole design and concept last minute when I was about to get my model rigged, so I need to kind of figure out his new place in the lore. But this is my silly little guy. He's my silly little guy. He doesn't like talking to people because he's a little bit of an edgelord and he hates humanity, but he's still here, and my eye movements are his eye movements, so anytime I blink or move my eyes, he also moves his eyes, and I love him so much. He's so adorable. And of course, we've got my little eyes on my wings. My wings look so cool. I love them. Look at the shading details on the wings. Is that not gorgeous? I think it's absolutely gorgeous. Let me just go back to OBS to read chat really quick. Cute? Really? Really? Oh god, I clicked the wrong screen. Really? Wait. Really? Oh, whoa, that's close. That's close. Hold on. You think I'm cute? You think this seraphim angel is cute? Really? Really? You think this eldritch abomination cursed by God himself is cute? Really? No, honestly, I didn't think people were gonna think Lucius is cute. I thought I was gonna debut and y'all were gonna be like, put him off the screen! What the hell is that? Who let him cook? Get him off the screen now! like, oh my god, it's hard to stick out my tongue. Yeah, I didn't think people were gonna find Lucius cute or anything, so you guys saying cute is honestly kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy to me. Oh, whoa, that scared me. Thank you so much for becoming a Burkhenchmen. Illustrate, I'm sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. Live, laugh, love your Lucius Burkhart. No. Also, again, I'm sorry if I can't read all of the chat messages. Like I said, I'm scuffed. By the way, I'm so scuffed. I'm the biggest idiot in the world. I literally used to have a backlight for my desk and I threw it away. I'm an idiot. I literally threw away my backlight from my desk a few years ago. I would have had a backlight to use, so I just straight up have a shirt over my lamp, so my lamp isn't too bright right now, and the light from the lamp is just shining through my shirt. I'm actually really scuffed, so you're gonna get a lot of scuff with my streams. That's one thing you need to know about me. If you've stuck around for a while, you know that I'm actually really scuffed. Like, so don't expect anything super fancy from me. But anyways, oh my god, shawties, I can't believe this is happening. Yeah, to anybody new who's in chat right now that I didn't get to greet, I'm sorry, I can't read my chat as I'm doing this right now because I'm scuffed. But anyways, let me actually talk about my face, my cute little face, since you guys seem to think Lucius is cute for some reason. The way I feel like my face is flushing right now, I feel like I'm getting a fever. I'm so nervous. I don't feel as nervous as I originally did though, so that's nice. And of course, I have my little halo that's supposed to look like a crown of thorns here. I'll talk about that later in a minute. And also, okay, closely look at the rigging on the eye. On my third eye, guys, my third eye blinks and moves independently of my two normal eyes. Isn't that so cool? Isn't that so freaking cool? My rigging papa is literally the GOAT. I remember actually when I was asking my rigging papa for stuff, I made an entire Google document of stuff that I wanted, and I was like, oh, I don't know if this is too much to ask, and you know, maybe I'm being, you know, too detailed, or maybe I'm just being annoying. But my rigging papa is literally cracked. I'll talk more about everybody who contributed to this debut when I get to my credit slides. But yeah, my rigging papa is cracked, and he made my model look so freaking cool. So let me actually, whoa, that's really close. I just wanted to show off the little facial details because honestly, a lot of people miss a lot of Lucius's like facial details and his piercings and stuff in commissions, and I usually have to correct them. So I wanted to talk a little bit about all of his facial details. Oh, I remember Dyer Fenry, he was doing a stream where he was reviewing people's models, and he said, oh wow, Lucius, like your face is one of the most unique faces I've ever seen on a VTuber, and that made me so happy because I'm always nervous about how people will react to Lucius, you know, so that made me really happy. But let me actually talk about some of Lucius's facial features. So first I want to start off with the ears. So Lucius, of course, he has the 3 ear piercings on either side, and then he has the big cross earring. But then if you look very, very closely, he also has a daith piercing on his right ear, and I actually have a daith piercing on my right ear in real life. A lot of stuff, if you're new, Lucius is actually he's very heavily based off of me in real life. I mean, of course, I don't look like an eldritch angel in real life. I wish I did, but like I try to incorporate little stuff that's on me in real life into Lucius. So like his daith piercing, his little mole under his left nostril. Like I also have the iconic Marilyn Monroe under my left nostril, and I'm very proud of that fact. I'm constantly like, I have a beauty mark. Just so you guys know, I actually do have a beauty mark. I'm goated like that. Oh my god. And I like specifically asked my model mama to make his face kind of like chubbier and like smaller and cuter looking, because my face in real life, dude, I'm constantly getting mistaken for a 16-year-old. It's absolutely humiliating. I'm a grown-ass angel. Anyways, and then he has a little nose piercing. Okay, so I want to get a nose piercing like this so bad in real life. I actually have a septum piercing. The only reason why I didn't give Lucius a septum piercing is because since anime art styles usually just draw the nose as like literally a dot, I thought it would look super awkward if Lucius had a septum piercing and his nose was just a dot. So I switched that out for just a nose piercing. But yes, so septum piercing, maybe I'll give him a septum piercing in a new outfit eventually. Maybe we'll see. And then of course he has the little lines, the little demonic lines that also kind of look like clown lines, and he has these little black stars on either side of his eye. And of course I absolutely love the fact that he has the turquoise sclera. I think that is so cute. And okay, it makes me want to cry talking about this dude. Okay, so the eyebrow piercing. I used to have an eyebrow piercing in real life, okay? It's literally tragic. I want to cry thinking about it. I used to have an eyebrow piercing, and I thought everything was going fine, but it literally just never healed, and then it started rejecting, and it hurt all of the freaking time. It just, like, literally never healed. And then, of course, only as I'm getting the septum piercing removed, because it never healed and it started rejecting and hurting, the person who removed my septum piercing said, oh, yeah, you just have kind of a flat bridge, so I'm not really sure if it'll work for you. Like, of course, you already tell me this after I've done everything and gone and gotten the piercing and paid the money to get the piercing. So that was tragic. And I looked so good with a septum, not a septum, an eyebrow piercing too. I like, ugh, I mourn my eyebrow piercing every time I think about it. It's so tragic. Wait, let me try to catch up with chat really quick. The baby face is so real. It is. Okay, let me get back to, let me actually show off my toggles because I haven't done that yet. I've just been zoomed in on my face this entire time. Okay, so I have a couple toggles. So this is my first toggle. Disgusting, blasphemous. This is gonna be me when y'all say something blasphemous in chat, okay? Because what are y'all saying? What are y'all saying? I'm gonna banish you to the gallows. That's the face that I'm gonna say, that I'm gonna do when I have to banish y'all to the freaking gallows, okay?
Watch your back, buddy. Oh, we got a wise guy over here. We got a wise guy over here, huh?
So that's just like my angry shadow toggle. And then you guys have seen a lot of this one already also. Okay. It's not snot, okay? It's a nosebleed. It's not snot. I don't want people thinking there's snot coming out of his nose. He's not that gross, okay? It's literally a nosebleed. Like, look. Do you see it? That's the color of his blood, okay? It's a nosebleed. I don't want people thinking he has a runny nose all the time. But yes, this is my little blush toggle. Very cute, very demure, very mindful. I'm pouting. Oh yeah, I can puff my cheeks too. So yeah, this is just what his little blush looks like. Very cute, very demure, very mindful, very cutesy. What is this one? Oh yeah, this is, oh my god, I forgot to talk about this one. So this is my crying toggle. Lucius does not cry normal tears. He cries tears of white holy fire. And if you look very, very, very closely, the holy fire actually has small accents of pink and blue in it. I was very specific on asking my model mama to add little accents of color into the fire. So he's actually crying holy fire. Isn't that so cool? I'm literally the GOAT. Not to like praise myself again, but I'm literally such a genius for thinking of this. I was like, I don't want him to have normal tears.
I'm nothing like y'all. I'm nothing like y'all. I'm not like the other girls. I'm special.
So yes, he has unique tears, unique blush, all of that good stuff. Okay, what is this one? Oh yeah, my horns toggle. So let me just zoom out a little bit. So if you don't know, my design did actually used to have horns instead of a halo, and then I had like an identity crisis and I had a mental breakdown and I was like,
actually, I want to be an angel.
So I literally, thank God for my model mama Blossom. She is the GOAT. Oh, Fleur, sorry. Fleur. She goes by Fleur now. But she is the GOAT. I came to her in a panic and I was like, oh, I'll totally pay you extra. Can you please like change this on my model? Can you change the horns to a halo? Because I decided that I don't want the horns anymore. And she was super, super nice and accommodating. And she changed the horns to a halo. So yeah, I still have the horns toggle. I'll probably never really use it unless I'm feeling extremely impish. But yeah, I used to have horns and then I had an identity crisis and I had a mental breakdown. So that's that's why if you see some art where I have horns, that's why. I just like in the middle of doing everything and preparing for debut, I had a mental breakdown and I was like, I need to change. Okay, so what is this one? Okay, that does nothing. That's awesome. Oh yeah, this is just me without the veil. I can also take my veil off. Doesn't Lucius? Okay, imagine I don't have the voice that I do, right? I'm gonna shut up for a minute. Can we just appreciate how handsome he looks without the veil? Like, oh my god, bro is beautiful. Bro is majestic. That was disgusting. That broke the immersion. Me disgustingly burping into the mic. Hopefully that didn't pick up on the mic. What is this? Okay, I don't know what that just did. Oh. And then we, of course, have the nerd toggle. What is this? How do you like this? I think, personally, I think this is my best toggle. It's so shiny, it's so beautiful, it's so round, it's so holy. Yeah, this is my best toggle. From now on, I'm only gonna stream looking like this. If you liked my hair, sorry. Oh my god, I should probably rant about my hair, huh? About the absolute nightmare that, like, commissioning— Oh, no, I didn't mean to— I didn't mean to take a screenshot, hold on. Okay, not that, not that. Oh my god. Okay, let me actually— I think I'm like done showing off all of the special features, so I think we can go back to the chatting screen now. Where am I? Girl, where are you? Where are you? And I'm so sorry. I cannot breathe. I cannot sleep tonight. There's my son, by the way. I need somebody, and always. 'Cause tonight will be the night that I will fall for you over again. Don't make me change my mind. I won't live to see— Okay, mods ban. Mods ban. Mods ban. Mods ban. Mods ban. I say mods ban, but it's literally just me. Like, I'm the mod. And the mod in question. Mods ban. What was I talking about? Wait, I was actually gonna talk about something. I was literally— Oh, my hair. My beautiful, luscious locks.
Gay father.
Actually, you know, wait. That actually kind of reminds me of something funny. I remember this was like when I first started VTubing, me and one of my close friends joked, there is this TikTok, and I can't find it for the life of me, but there is literally this TikTok where this guy, he's like role-playing. He actually is an actor in the movie Megan. He's like a comedian, he's a TikTok comedian, and he literally is like role-playing this southern wife who has a secretly like fruity husband for a pastor, and she's like talking about her husband being fruity, and my friend was like, that's Lucius. Mods, seize him now, send him to the gallows. Mods, set this guy ablaze. But yeah, that's what that reminded me of. Oh yeah, but my freaking hair. So I committed 2 sins as a VTuber, and honestly, I don't know why I like didn't think of this, because I've been in the anime community since I was literally 12, and which, by the way, being in the anime community since I was a young impressionable child did irreparable damage to my psyche, but this isn't about that. I mean, I don't know why I completely just forgot about this, but the anime community, as we all know, especially with the stuff that we've been seeing on Twitter lately— I'm not gonna get too into it because I want this debut to be happy. I'm not gonna get too into it, but the anime community, as we all know, is very, very racist, so that's the first sin I committed as a VTuber, is literally just being a person of color. Dude, the amount of times I've gotten whitewashed.
Oh my gammit, save me, somebody, please. Somebody get me out of here. I can't take it anymore.
Shawties, I can't take it anymore. And then the second sin that I committed, which I would say is even more egregious, is having curly hair. I honestly didn't think it would be this much of an issue to have curly hair, but I swear, literally, honestly, most of the art that I've commissioned nowadays, lately, has been pretty good. I actually went to my model mama and I was really depressed because I was just so sick of not having my hair drawn properly, because nobody freaking knows how to draw curly hair. And my model mama very kindly— again, Fleur is the goat. I love her so much. She's an angel. No pun intended. She drew me up a little hair tutorial, and I literally had the hair tutorial. I paid somebody to translate the hair tutorial into Japanese for when I get skebs. And luckily, since I have the hair tutorial now, it's not too bad. I've had like pretty good experiences with commissioning art of Lucius with his hair actually drawn properly now, but the fact that like I had to go out of my way to have somebody draw me up a tutorial and then have the tutorial translated into Japanese because artists were messing up his hair so bad is like, that's crazy. Damn, that's crazy, because this wouldn't have happened to me if I were white and had straight hair, you know? I was like, damn, that's crazy. But yeah, it hurts my soul. It hurts my soul too. It hurts my little damned soul. All right, now let me get to the next thing on the checklist. Okay, I think we can get into the credits now, because I have a lot to say about the credits. Oh, not the credits, I'm dumb. The debut slides. I have some debut slides and I made them myself, so why don't we go ahead and get into the debut slides now? Yay, yippee! I'm gonna disappear, by the way, and become a gremlin, just so you know, and I'm not exaggerating. Trust when I learn how to draw curly hair, I will be unstoppable, period. And I can't wait to see it. Okay, so This is the form that I'm gonna be in for my debut slides because I'm an idiot and I made my gaming screen like way too big. Like the chat box is gigantic. I have a bunch of stuff up here, so literally you would not be able to see any of the words in my debut slides if I had my gaming screen up. So I'm really sorry, gamers. I'm gonna appear as a gremlin just for this section, and then I'll go back to being my beautiful live 2D self because I was dumb and I made my overlays way too big, and I'm regretting it every single day. Look at that thing. Hawk to us, spit on that thing. Who's that? Oh my god. Who is that sexy beast? Oh my goodness, look at that. Look at those legs. Look at those hips. Holding your tiny wings like a bee, you're gonna rip them off, aren't you? Okay, anyways, let me actually get into my debut slides now. Dude, some of the stuff that I wrote for my debut slides makes me want to blow myself up. It's so cringy, and I can't believe I actually said that, okay? Like, look at, who do you think you are? Let me read this for you. Ethereal church bells beckon you forth to a beautiful cathedral. A dark figure emerges from behind the pews and proclaims a message. The mass has finally begun. Like, who do you think you are, girl? Who do you think you are? You're crazy. Who do you think you are? That's so embarrassing. But yes, I made all of my debut slides myself. Obviously not the art. I have every single art credit on my debut slide somewhere on the slide. I did not draw any of this. I can't draw, as I said previously. But I did do all of the graphic design stuff for my debut slides. I just kept it simple and they're super minimalist. So I hope you guys will enjoy them. Let's get right into it. For that Hawktua, you are being crushed. Damn. Okay, fine. If you really don't want me on the screen that bad. You hate me that much, damn. Okay, let me actually get into the debut slides. Very nice. Okay, where am I? Let me try to move. Nora, come back. I'm back, shawties. Okay, this is my first debut slide. It's just super simple. It's a profile. Okay, again, not to toot my own horn, but I do really like how they came out. I think they're really pretty, even if they're super minimalist. I think
They're very aesthetically pleasing to the human eye. Actually, I think they're very visually appealing as a graphic designer.
I'm actually scuffed though as a graphic designer. I'm literally a fake graphic designer. I can't design logos to save my life. Like, I will never make a logo ever because I can't make them, and it's so humiliating because that's like the one thing you're supposed to be able to do as a graphic designer is make logos, and I can't. I've never been able to make a successful logo. It's actually disgusting. Okay, let me actually read this. Let me actually freaking read this. So let me start off with, of course, the Kuntress himself, Lucius Burkhardt. See what I mean? Like, this is the only time I will eat with a character design. I ate down. He ate down. He shitted in the mother toilet. He's the Kuntress 9000. This is so nice and organized. Peek.
Oh my god, thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay, so let me actually read these little detail points that I wrote. Okay, so like I said earlier, the holy fire, the white holy fire with accents of color. He has a black Bible that has holy fire imbued into it. Body so tea, I yelled, "The British are coming! The British are coming!" Yeah, so he just has his little holy Bible there. By the way, he's literally that tweet, not the tweet, he's literally that post that's like, his ass is not reading. Like, the pages are on fire. He's not reading anything from there. He literally just has it to look cool. He's so fake. He's just like me for real. He's borderline illiterate. If you've seen my streams before, you know that I'm borderline illiterate and I can barely read. So that's actually biblically accurate, as well as the fact that, like, his ass is not reading. Okay, and then of course he has his wings of all eyes. He has a billion trillion eyes on his beautiful black wings. You know, literally, Lucius's wings are inspired by a Black Veil Brides album cover. There's an album cover from Black Veil Brides that has Andy just like with black wings with eyes on them, and that's what it was inspired by. Cause tonight will be the night that I will fall for you. Oh wait, no, I should sing a Black Veil Bride song. I am the chosen, wretched and divine. I am the, actually I don't remember the lyrics. The one they left behind. Fearless, fight until we die. I am the wretched and divine. Wait, that's literally him though. Okay, anyways. And of course he has the Victorian frills. I love Victorian fashion. I love OG Lolita. I love any kind of fashion with a bunch of frills. So of course I had to give him some Victorian frills. We love to see it. And like I said earlier, he has his iconic crown of thorns, and I had to give him a veil. Oh my god, again, that's one of the little design details. I'm like, I'm literally a genius. I am so goated for giving him a veil, because I was like, I want him to have something unique, and I don't see a lot of VTubers with veils, so I was like, I'm gonna give him a little veil adorning his tiny little curly haired head. I think that would be very slay. So, so yes, he does have a veil. He has a heart rib cage. He has little Uriel on his shoulder. He has a bunch of cool little rings, and of course, I mean, what? Who said that? Who said that? You didn't see that. I live here, by the way, in this little crevice. I live in this little crevice, by the way. I think your design comes together really well. Thank you. I get so insecure about my design all the time, so it means a lot to me when people say that they actually like it. Okay, let me actually read the profile now. So the art was made by Solopi on VGem. Please go check them out. They are so amazing. They made him look so slay. Let me actually read the profile now. Okay, so my full name is, of course, Lucius Burkhart, but y'all already know that. Y'all already know that. His formal title is the Seraph of Hymns. Yes, it's supposed to be a pun on Seraphim. I don't want to hear that.
It's actually Seraph.
Silence! Silence, you blasphemer! I don't want to hear it. His pronouns are he, him as in song, but it's pronounced the same way. I'm literally a genius for thinking of that. His species is, of course, an angel, specifically a fallen angel. But you know what? We won't talk about that. We won't talk about all the trauma that comes with him being a fallen angel. I wanted to have a debut video, but I was like, y'all, I don't have the money for a debut video. I really don't. And like to get someone to illustrate all the lore stuff, especially since his lore is so intertwined with Lilith, another character, that's going to be 2 times the price for an illustration with 2 characters. I don't have the money for that right now, okay? His age, y'all don't need to worry about his age, okay? He's an immortal angel. He's a hag. That's all you need to know is he's a hag. He's old as dirt. He's a hag, okay? It's okay. We still invite you to the angel dinners. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Does this abomination still have a seat at the Last Supper? Really? Do I? His height is 5'1", 155 centimeters. Before anybody's like,
Ha! Shorty! You're a little shorty puss.
I don't care, okay? It's fine. I'm a short king. It is what it is. I actually think him being short makes him cuter. That actually is my height in real life, by the way. I'm genuinely 5'1". I don't want to hear any, yeah, you're short. Shut up. Shut up. I don't want to hear it, okay? Shut up. And his occupation is, of course, a priest. You know, now that I look at his outfit, it doesn't really look like a priest, but country boys make do, okay? Country boys make do. It's close enough. Okay, the lore. I tried to actually be serious and, like, creative for the lore section. So if you cringe while I read the lore, please just avert your ears and avert your eyes, my children. This is gonna be so embarrassing to read, and just even thinking about having to read this made me sick to my stomach, but I got to, okay? I gotta read it to get it over with, so country boys make do. A former human cursed with an eldritch angelic form as punishment for his blasphemy. Now a fallen angel, he watches over humanity with his endless eyes. His current form is meant to be alluring, but what lies underneath is something much too horrifying for the mortal gaze. The mortal gaze. That's all of y'all. All of y'all are the mortal gaze, by the way. Country boys make do. Country boy, I love you. Well, you didn't see it, but I did the tongue out toggle. Oh my god, I should do that when I get back to my chatting screen. Residing within the hallowed halls of a cathedral crafted from his own soul, he sings heralded hymns in remembrance of his long-perished beloved. His long-perished beloved, by the way, is the other boy you saw in the MV. The religion practiced within is known simply as the worship of light itself, as that is how he saw his lover. Thus, he will forever be remembered as such. If one places their ear against the flickering stained glass and listens with the utmost precision, they might just hear the faint whispers of a life once lived, hundreds upon hundreds of years ago. For the cathedral itself, akin to a beating heart, is a living, breathing thing. The light itself is alive. Bro thought he ate. Bro thought he ate bro onto nothing. Repeat that, bro onto nothing. Don't ever let bro speak again. Peek? Nah. What? This old thing? Nah. Okay, inspiration. Like I said, it was inspired by Victorian fashion. I love Victorian fashion. Peak literature? Nah. No. I'll hide away in shame. Wait. Yippee! Okay, anyways. Like I said, his concept was inspired by Victorian fashion, gothic aesthetics. Of course, I had to make him goth. How could I not? And then my own personal appearance, appearance and experiences, and of course, religious imagery. I mean, he's an angel. What did you freaking expect? Of course, there's going to be religious imagery. That was another thing. So actually, when I first started VTubing, that was another thing. I was like, I don't really know what my VTuber would be. It needs to be something that I connect with, because I'm not going to be able to play a character that I don't connect with. And then for years, actually, I had drawn myself just as this little priest with like blue demon horns. And I just took that and made it into a VTuber. And his design has been slowly tweaked over time, but he still retains like Oh, I'm burping. He still retains like the same core concept of being an eldritch priest. So yeah, I was like, that's the only thing that I really think is me to the core, is just like some kind of goth priest. So yeah.
He's so me. He is literally me for real.
Wait, what's yummy?
Okay, on to the next one.
Okay, where's my gremlin? So, this is just a little bit about me. Oh my god, by the way, I freaking love this art so much. If y'all haven't seen this art, I posted it a while ago. It was actually inspired by the game Anatomy that I also played a while ago. It's so beautiful. I'm eating it up. It's delicious. Yummy lore. Yay, yippee. Okay. About me. Welcome to the Burcathedral. I'm Lucy's Burkhart, the LPS-obsessed video editing Seraphim Priest. I love to laugh, goof off, and chat with my Burkhenchmen. Unsurprisingly, I have a huge affinity for religious imagery. All of this makes me look super serious, but I promise I'm just a silly little guy. If you've been listening to me talk for the past hour, you know I'm literally just a silly little guy. Honestly, wow, it's been almost an hour. I genuinely didn't expect I was gonna stream for this long. I thought I was just gonna get super nervous and say everything really fast, which I guess I have been. But I thought I was gonna get super nervous and do literally like a half-hour debut, so this is actually pleasantly surprising. Art's so beautiful, I shed a tear. I know, this artist is the GOAT. The artist, oh my god, the artist is also super cute. They called me Your Highness on Twitter. They were like, thank you, Your Highness, for letting me draw you, and it was so cute. I love them so much. I'm definitely gonna be commissioning more art from them in the future, because this is like a masterpiece. Anyways, where's my gremlin? Oh, this line. I enjoy singing, and I'm trying to improve my singing for future covers, which is true. I'm just never proud of any of my covers. Like, I'll talk about it in a little bit, but I was not proud of the cover you just saw at the beginning of the stream either. And I just have a really hard time with my covers, but that's probably always going to be the case. I'm just never proud of anything I make.
I hope to one day serenade you with the sweetest of hymns.
Shawty, who wants me? Aw, thank you, Perla. Okay, content. I stream a variety of different gaming genres along with occasional co-working streams. So this is another thing I'm super scuffed at. Again, before I became a VTuber, I literally never played games, and I'm so bad at games that it's laughable. I'm trying to become more confident in gaming, but if any of you have seen my gaming streams, you know how genuinely terrible I am at games. I'm like the worst gaming VTuber ever. So if you're expecting like good gaming content from me, don't. Honestly, I shine more with my editing streams. That's basically the only kind of stream that I do that I'm confident in, because I cannot play games to save my life. I'm sorry, but I try. I've still tried to play a lot of different games, and I've really enjoyed some of them, so I'm trying. Just expect some scuff, because I'm absolutely not a gamer, and I've never been a gamer. Literally, like, my experience with gaming as a kid was just my limited edition red Wii, playing Mario in my limited edition red Wii and constantly restarting the entire game because I couldn't pass the boss levels, and then like my pink shiny DS playing Kirby and Princess Peach on my pink shiny DS. Like, that's the extent of my gaming experience. Collab with Overwatch, we will become top 500 trust. Oh, you will, no offense, but you will literally never catch me dead playing anything like Overwatch or Valorant or like anything that's a first-person shooter type game. You could not pay me to be interested in those types of games. I'm sorry. Like, when I look at gameplay for those, I'm falling asleep already. I'm like, I can't, dude. I can't with those games. So you will never catch me being a League player or anything like that. I can't. I just think they're so boring. Anyways, I do love Arcane though. Even though I have beef with the season 2 ending, I love the show, but you will never catch me playing League or like Valorant or anything like that. Sorry. Okay. My favorite game genres are platformer, horror, and RPGs. So the few games that I do play, I love horror. Obviously, there's a lot of horror inspirations in my design, so I love horror as a genre, and I love horror movies. I'm a big horror movies fan. I am one of those annoying Letterboxd nerds. Sorry, you'll always catch me on Letterboxd saying something pretentious about a movie.
Actually, this movie is very symbolic of...
I'm one of those people. I have an affinity for liminal and religious horror in particular. I freaking love liminal core. I love kid core. I love liminal core. Anything to do with that, I absolutely love horror based around that. So, loving that today. And I have a burning passion for Littlest Pet Shop Toys. Oh, actually, I do have a toggle. Let me see if not the toggle, the command is working. Yes, so the command, I actually do have an LPS command in chat, where if you type LPS exclamation point LPS assign in chat, you can get assigned a random little pet shop from generations 1 through 3, and then you can just Google which one you got to see your government assigned LPS. And yeah, I actually do have a big LPS related surprise coming on Christmas, so look forward to that. I actually have 2 very special Christmas surprises coming that I am gonna keep my mouth shut about. It's been so hard to keep my mouth shut about the surprises that I have coming, but I was like, no, let me actually keep my mouth shut for once, because I'm always yapping about the surprises and spoiling everything early, so let me actually keep my mouth shut and make this a surprise. So I do have some more fun surprises coming during Christmas, so stay tuned for that. I occasionally unbox them and talk about them on stream. It's true, I always rant about LPS on stream, and that was just about the exclamation point thing. Oh, and feel free to share the result of what you got in the comments. I would love to know what you guys got. I need to do another LPS stream, dude. I miss LPS streams. Okay, and this is just my hashtags. Nothing really noteworthy to say about my hashtags. You got a burb. Oh my god, you're living Cassiel's dream, except for this one. So this is a new hashtag, my NSFW hashtag, Burkhenchmen. So, I don't know how to talk about this with a straight face. I'm probably never gonna just straight up post like the Lucy Essie, because I am a complete believer. I got a puppy. Oh my god, you're literally a government assigned dog boy. So freaking true. So true, biblically accurate LPS. But I'm probably never gonna just like straight up post the Lucy Essie, because I'm a firm believer in the sexy kind of clothed, where it's just like, again, Lucy's has that in his design where he just has a little tiny bit of his stomach showing and not his entire stomach. I am a firm believer in like leaving stuff to the imagination, and so if I ever do post like NSFW art, most of the time it's probably just gonna be like suggestive stuff. Listen, you know, it's actually funny, before when I first made my VTuber, I was like, and no NSFW art, do not lewd the priest, and now I'm like, pass that twink around like a blunt. So do whatever you want with him, as long as it's not like fetishy. I don't know why I was so terrified of getting fetish art of Lucius. Actually though, a lot of fetish artists have requested me on Skeb, and I'm like, no, get a job, stay away from him, you're not touching him with a 30-foot pole, I don't trust you. Showing an ankle like in true Victorian times. He's not even showing his ankles though. You'll never get to see his bare hands, I'll say that. You're never gonna get to see his bare hands. Not that there's anything special about his hands. Actually, he does have eyes on his hands, but there's nothing like super unique about his hands. Other than that, you're just never gonna get to see them, because he's a germaphobe. He's just like me for real, and he always keeps his hands covered with gloves. So okay, rules. Platonic and shipping art are okay. Gore and suggested nudity are okay. Ask about sexual nudity. Like I said, I don't really think I'm gonna be posting the Lucy Essie just out. Also, he's infertile, by the way. I don't really think that's relevant. I just wanted to say that, since he's like technically undead. He is infertile. Tragic. So the priest will not be getting pregnant. But. Suggestive art is okay. The only real thing that I'm like, absolutely no, do not draw this, is, of course, no AI art. Filth, blasphemy, heresy. Such sin will not be tolerated in the Burcathedral. I'm a little cow. Aw, that's adorable. I love that for you. Yeah, the only thing that I'm like, absolutely not, is just AI art. Ugh, if you use AI art, ew, oh my god, stinky, ban them now. I absolutely will not be tolerating AI slop in this Burcathedral, okay? AI art. Ugh. And then my Oshi Mark is just the eye and speech bubble, the anatomic heart, and the angel wing. Yippee! Okay, what's my next slide? Oh. Okay, so here are some of my aspirations. Oh my god, I love this art. Look at how absolutely gorgeous that this art is. Like I said, I have a really tough time with Lucius's design sometimes, but this particular art really just makes me go like, wow, I really designed a cool looking character, because he looks absolutely gorgeous in this art. I have been wanting to commission this artist for a while. They are the GOAT. They are the GOAT. They're so goated. And honestly, it was a good thing I commissioned them when I did, because they're like super popular and they get a lot of commissions, and literally like they opened commissions and then like the next morning they closed them, and I was lucky to get a slot. But yeah, I love this art. It's so pretty. Ugh. Mwah. Okay, aspirations for streaming. Become a more confident streamer. I'm like actually really insecure as a streamer. I'm constantly terrified of being boring. I'm like, oh no, people are gonna get bored and click off, which, I mean, that goes for literally any streamer, no matter how entertaining they are. Not everybody vibes with every streamer. It doesn't matter who you are, that's just how it is. So I just need to suck it up and become more confident so I can have a more comfortable streaming experience and make it better for you guys also. Reach 1K on any platform. I don't think this is ever gonna happen, but country boys can dream, can't they? unarchived karaoke live stream. I'm hoping maybe possibly to do a Christmas karaoke stream, so that actually might be happening very soon. I'll see if I don't have like a freak out over it. And stream for longer periods of time. I am not somebody who can stream for like 5 or 6 hours at a time. I don't have that much stamina, and I'm really lazy. So I'm hoping to be able to stream like minimum 2 hours per stream, but we'll see, because like I said, I'm lazy. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. Okay. And aspirations for content. Like I said earlier, improve my singing skills. I really want to get better at singing, and I just gotta lock in. Literally, I've just been bullying myself into trying to sing more for my covers and stuff. I've just been like, stop being a little bitch, lock in, lock in, lock in. Like, you have to lock in. You're not gonna get better at singing just by complaining about it all the time and wanting to sing. Like, you have to lock in. Can't wait for the 1,000-hour challenge stream. Oh, dude, I'd be dead. You would see Lucius Burkhardt like live crash out on stream. I would genuinely go insane. You know those streamers that like they stream themselves doing some kind of insane challenge? I do that, but I'm not even doing anything insane. I'm just streaming like normal, and then I start to like slowly lose my sanity, the little sanity that I have left. Release at least, oh my god, can I speak? Release at least 2 song covers per year. I definitely want to release more covers. Like I said, I'm trying to become more confident. I'm trying to push myself more, so hopefully I can achieve this. I'm really hoping I can try to achieve this next year. Release an original song. Again, this is not something that would happen anytime soon, but actually both release official merch and original song. These are not things that would happen anytime soon, and I can't see them happening even within the next few months, but eventually I would really like to release just some kind of simple original song, and then maybe we can get more complicated as time goes on. Believing in our Seraphim Priest. Oh my god, stop. Thank you so much. I'll eat them up, and I am eating you. Oh yeah, I guess we didn't talk about how I always constantly talk about cannibalism, but we don't need to talk about that right now. We don't need to talk about my affinity for cannibalism right now. Okay, next slide. Okay, and finally we have the credit slide. So I'm actually gonna go back to my gaming screen for this. Oh dude, oh dude, oh dude, my phone is overheating so bad. It's like actually scary. I don't know how I'm gonna stream constantly with my phone like this. Wait, let me tweak my phone a little bit. Okay, can I look straight, please? Good god. Okay, am I looking straight? I hope I'm looking straight. Let me actually talk about my credits and talk about all of the amazing people who made my debut possible. Also, yes, I did make all of my own overlays. So the overlay you're looking at right now, like I said, I made it way too freaking big. As you can see, it's covering up the text. In the chatting overlay, I made my overlays myself. That's like the one thing I could do, is the scuffed overlays. But yes, let me talk about some of the amazing people who brought my debut to life and made this a possibility. So the live 2D art, like I said earlier, was made by my amazing model mama, Speaking Puppets, aka Fleur. And all of these people are on Twitter, by the way. I used everybody's Twitter usernames. Some of them have different usernames on like VGen and Skeb, but these are all of their Twitter usernames. So if you want to look up these people, please go specifically to their Twitter accounts, okay? Okay. Soar. Like I said, my model mama is the amazing Speaking Puppets. She did an absolutely amazing job. I also just want to give her a huge thank you, because I am somebody who is very, 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 very picky and very specific about what I want with Lucius, like all the time. So down to every single fine detail, I was specific about what I wanted with my model, and I was constantly asking her like, can you change this? Can you change this? Can you change this? And I knew I was being annoying about it, and I felt so bad because I was constantly asking for revisions and changes, because I was like, no, this is my model. I've been done so dirty in the past by just like art commissions. I was like, so I at least want my live 2D model to be good. And luckily, Fleur was very, very professional and very nice about all of the changes that I requested. So huge shout out to Fleur once again for creating my amazing, beautiful live 2D model. He turned out absolutely gorgeous, and I wouldn't, of course, been able to do this without my amazing model parents. So, my live 2D rig was made by Darkies-kun. You can find him on VGen or Twitter. He is also another amazing artist. Also, he is like terrifyingly fast. I remember specifically my V-Bridger upgrades because, like I said, I can do all that now with V-Bridger. My V-Bridger upgrades, he literally got them done in a day. It was genuinely terrifying how fast he is. And he, again, was very accommodating with all the specific stuff I wanted. Like I said, I wrote an entire Google Doc of stuff that I wanted, and he was very, very, very accommodating to everything I wanted. So a huge shout out to Darky's Papa, he made me look very beautiful with all of my graceful movements, and I can do that thanks to him. So a huge thank you to him for being so accommodating, even when I was asking really stupid questions. Okay, and not to toot my own horn, or anything, but yes, my overlays, like I said, my overlays were made by yours truly. By the way, wait, actually, I want to show you guys something. Okay, so when I first made my overlays, they actually ended up being really confusing and looking super gross and like pixelated. So I had to separate everything like on each individual layer for these gaming overlays, and it was a nightmare trying to figure everything out. So look at this. I'm gonna take everything off and then show you guys everything one by one, because it was actually insane, the like puzzle work that I had to do to try to get these overlays to be the way that I wanted, okay? So first we just have the background image, then we have this little black overlay that just makes it slightly darker because that's how I like it, and then we have the credits, and then we just have, actually I don't know what that's supposed to be, and then we have the actual gaming base, which is just the background that is actually animated, even though you can't even really see it because it's so subtle. There's supposed to be veins in the background, even though you can't really see it because I'm dumb. And then we just have the actual base of the gaming widget. Then we have the animations for the gaming widget. And then we have the lanterns for the gaming widget. I had to do all of this separately because when I did it together, it looked super crusty. So that was very annoying. The fact that I had to separate everything on its own individual layer in OBS. That was super annoying. And yes, I also, of course, did the vocals for the MV, and I edited the MV. That's why it looks like a 2-year-old made it, because I don't know how to do anything fancy in After Effects. I wish I was a fancy editor, but I'm not. Thank you for your hard work. Thank you. I suffered to make this possible. I suffered a lot. My starting animation was made by Saru. I was looking for artists for a while to do my starting screen, and I was very specific. I was like, I want something pretty and kind of painterly, and I need somebody that I can trust with Lucius. And I was scrolling through VGen, and I saw Saru's animations, and I absolutely fell in love with Saru's animations. I was like, it's worth the high price, because I think I paid like $350 for my starting animation, so it was a lot, but honestly it was worth every penny because the starting animation is so gorgeous, and Saru was very kind and amazing to work with, and they were very accommodating with all of the changes that I requested. So absolutely go commission Saru if you have the means. They are the GOAT. They are so goated. They're so goated. I love them so much. I'm very glad that I had the opportunity to work with them because they made the absolutely gorgeous starting screen that you saw earlier. My BRB animation, actually, I will go to my BRB screen just for like a minute so that you guys can see my BRB screen, because you wouldn't really otherwise see it during the stream. But yes, my BRB animation was made by Messier Pense, so I actually have kind of a story about my BRB screen. I actually had commissioned a different artist to do my BRB screen, and when I got the art, first of all, Lucius was missing all of the eyes on his wings. Second of all, he was literally gray, which is something that's happened to me multiple times. Of course, just people not getting his skin color right. And he, of course, didn't have his curly hair, even though the animation was objectively very beautiful. So it pains me that I couldn't use it because the animation was still very beautiful. It just didn't look like him. So I had to like scramble to try to find a different artist. And I saw Messier's animations and thought they were so cute. So I commissioned them, and the animation turned out absolutely amazing. Oh, thank you so much, Sister Catherine, and I think you encouraged me on Twitter for my debut. Oh, this all looks amazing. Thank you so much, Sister Catherine, for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Welcome to the Burcathedral, and thank you for becoming a Burkhenchman. Welcome. I'm glad you could stop by. But yeah, my BRB animation was made by Messier Pense. Again, they really came in clutch with the BRB animation. It's so adorable, and I love it so much. It actually has you guys. It features you guys, my Burkhenchmen. There's 2 little big-headed Burkhenchmen in the animation, and I love it so much. It's so precious. So I'm going to show you guys about a minute of the BRB animation just so you can see what it looks like, and then I'll go back to my credits screen. So here it is. I love it so much. I love my BRB animation so much. It's so adorable. I was honestly scared because it was a scab, so like obviously I couldn't request revisions. I was kind of scared about the skin color, you know, just because of my trauma and of course the curly hair, but they honestly did such a good job. And again, I love the little floating Burkhenchmen so much. It's so adorable, and the beautiful cathedral, and they added the repose and worship like I wanted to. It's so precious. I love it so much. So beautiful. And the curtain animation, yes. So of course I'm gonna talk more about my stinger when I get to sad lights. Of course I'm gonna go on a rant about sad lights. If you don't know, sad lights is my Kami Oshi, which if you're not a weeb,
wait, where's my if you're not a weeb and you don't know what Kamiyoshi means,
a Kamiyoshi in VTubing, or really just, I think it can also apply to idol stuff, is basically just the person you support like the most out of anyone, like literally your god Oshi, and he's mine. So I will talk more about my stinger when I get to him, because oh boy do I have things to say. All good things of course, but yes. Okay, and my ending animation. So you guys are gonna see my ending animation, of course, when I end the stream. But, oh my god, my ending animation. I am so in love. Honestly, I love all of my animations. I'm so glad. I'm really lucky that everybody I commissioned for an animation did such a good job. My ending animation is absolutely beautiful. Honestly, I wouldn't mind just using my ending animation as my one animation, but I have my other animations. My ending animation is so breathtakingly beautiful. It was exactly what I wanted. The artist went above and beyond, and it was an artist that I wanted to commission for a really, really long time. I had like Notify on Seeking started on Skeb because I absolutely fell in love with their animations the moment I saw them. They do like Shieru-san? Oh wait, no. Shieru-san? They do really, really beautiful painterly style animations on Skeb, and I had seen that a lot of VTubers had commissioned them before, and they had also done animations for POC VTubers, so I felt comfortable commissioning them, and they just did an absolutely phenomenal job on my ending animation. It looks so, so gorgeous, and I can't wait for you guys to see it at the end of the stream. They really just went above and beyond, and I like left them a really sweet message because I was so happy. So I'm very, very happy with my ending animation. I love it so much, and I can't wait for you guys to see it. Okay, and so my background music. So all of the background music that you've been hearing in the stream was made by Circle-san, Perfect Circle. They do a lot of really, really amazing songs for like VTubers and just anyone really, like anyone looking for any kind of game soundtrack or a VTuber, or even if you just want a song for your OC, please go commission Circle-san, because they literally make animations for, at least in USD, not animations, they make music in at least USD for literally like under $10, which is insane. I got all of the songs featured here for like less than $10 each, which is absolutely insane. They need to charge more, which I mean, I'm glad they don't, so I could afford all of the BGM that I commissioned. But yeah, they do absolutely amazing work, and they do it for a very cheap price. If you're a VTuber or really anybody who's looking for some custom music, please, please, please go commission them. They do phenomenal work, and I would definitely recommend them. They're amazing. And okay, my emotes. So I have a lot of different emote artists, but my main emotes that you see, that are like the 6 main new ones that I have, were all made by L99INA. Actually, let me just comment all of my new emotes that they made so that you guys can see. Not that one, not the Lucius Byrne one. And I have all of the emote credits for the individual artists who made my emotes in my Twitch description. So if there's any specific credits that you're looking for, you can go to my, all of the credits that aren't listed here are just in my Twitch credits anyways. I make sure to credit everybody for everything, even the person who made the clock widget, even the falling particles, I credit them. So any credits that you don't see here, they are in my Twitch credits. But yeah, they made all of the new emotes that you see there. So pretty, I know. They were another person where I was like I said, I'm very, very specific about Lucius artists, and I was looking for a really unique artist for emotes. I didn't just want like the generic anime art style that you see for emotes, and I came across L99INA on VGen, and I thought that their emotes were so unique looking. So I worked with them, and they made me my really, really pretty, unique looking emotes. So I'm very, very happy that I got to work with them. And they also, oh my god, they also made me my artwork that was the Fallen Angel artwork. You know, the one that's, it's actually my social media header, and it's actually my offline artwork for Twitch, and it's my social media header on both my Twitter and Blue Sky. So they made that absolutely gorgeous artwork as well. They do really, really beautiful painterly artwork. If you're looking for like more grunge artwork, I'd highly recommend them. They were very receptive to feedback because, like I said, I'm very specific about stuff with Lucius, and they were very receptive to all the changes that I wanted. So they are also a very amazing artist. Honestly, everybody you see here is a very amazing, talented artist, and they were very pleasant to work with. I was kind of scared commissioning people because, like I said, I have not had the best experience commissioning people with Lucius stuff, so I was very happy that everybody here was so nice and accommodating. Oh, I love that art. Me too. It's like, ugh, it fits his lore perfectly, and it's a painting I love, and I got to work with an artist that I love, so it was just perfect, and I was so excited when I got to post it. I literally paid extra for an early delivery fee because I was like, I need this art now. I'm too impatient. I want it for my debut. Was literally admiring it a few days ago, right? Ugh, please admire it. It's so gorgeous. Okay. Okay. Now we get to talk about, you know what, let me put one of his emotes in chat. I don't want to shout him out because, like, you get notified when someone shouts you out, and I don't want to bother him. But this, of course, my stinger, the transition that you see between scenes, was made by my Kamiyoshi Sadlights. Like I said, I really, really look up to him. Even just, I'm pretty sure I first found him like 2 years ago when I was just scrolling Twitch for people to watch, and he was doing, I think he was doing some kind of Christmas stream, or like, it was around Christmas time, so that's actually fitting because it's also around Christmas time now. So it's basically like a 2-year anniversary of me finding him. But I just thought his model was so gorgeous, and like nothing like I'd ever seen before. And I just thought he was so talented and charismatic and funny. I remember laughing really, really hard during his stream, which I almost never like laugh out loud when I'm watching streamers. Pretty much the only streamers that I like genuinely laugh out loud when I'm watching them is like Sadlights and Queso. I love Queso, but this ain't about him. So he's super amazing, very, very, very extremely talented. He does a lot of covers. He's a professional video editor. Just absolutely, I cannot recommend you go check him out enough. He has been my biggest inspiration in all of this, and I hope that one day I can like sing as well as him. I have nothing but praise for him. He's absolutely amazing, and I'm very, very, very blessed that I was able to commission him before his commissions closed, because I know he's permanently closing video editing commissions. Actually, he just permanently closed them this month. I don't know if he's still taking stinger commissions. If he is still taking stinger commissions, I very highly recommend him, because literally I just sent him like I sent him super scuffed stuff. I just sent him like the scuffed halos that I made forever ago and my logo, and I was just like, you can do whatever you want. The color palette's just black and white, like just something with religious vibes, and he made me that absolutely gorgeous stinger. And I already knew he was gonna do amazing work, but he really went above and beyond, and I'm so happy and honored that I got to commission my Kamiyoshi. I admire him so much. I don't want to stay on this too long because I don't want to seem weird, but yeah, he's just, I love him so much. Okay, so the cover art, let me see. Ow! 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 I just slammed my elbow on the desk, dude. Oh my god, ow. Anyways, my cover art that was made for the cover, I'm gonna be posting the full artwork on Twitter later so you guys can admire it in all of its glory, but the artwork for the cover was drawn by Kasyune, or Fish on VGen, literally just Fish with a B. I love their username, it's so funny. But I've commissioned a few artworks from them before. They're literally such a pleasure to work with every single time. They go absolutely above and beyond with every single illustration, and they went above and beyond this time too, because again, I had a kind of a bad commission experience. This was another reason why my debut was postponed so long. I was gonna debut originally like sometime in November, and I commissioned a skeb artist for the cover art, and it just wasn't what I wanted for the cover. Like, it didn't fit the atmosphere of the cover, and Lucius was drawn white as paper, and of course he didn't have his curly hair, so I didn't really want to use the cover art. So Fish came in clutch with the illustration. They did an absolutely beautiful illustration. They were very, very, very attentive to details, and it turned out gorgeous, and the cover wouldn't be possible without them. So another huge thank you to Kasyune or Fish on VGen. I love the cover art so much. The cover mix was done by Stargazer, so I actually I don't want to get too into it because it's literally stuff that like I can't even say on Twitch. But I kind of had like a massive mental breakdown over how I sound in the cover. I was just like, it's not good, and it doesn't do the original song justice. If you don't know the anime that the song is from, it's from an anime called Gakko Gurashi, and it's a very special anime to me, and the song is very special to me. It's a song that I've loved for years, ever since, like, I think middle school, and I was just like, oh, I really hope Stargazer can make me sound good. Like, they're gonna need to really come in clutch with the mix, because I sound like ass. Luckily, they were able to make me sound a lot better. I'm still not really proud of how I sound in the cover, because I'm never proud. I'm never proud of my covers. That's nothing new. But they were able to make me sound a lot better. Trust me. So they were also a pleasure to work with. Thank you so much to Stargazer for doing the mix for my cover. And last but not least, the cover instrumental. So that was another thing about this cover. I swear, I don't know why all my covers are so cursed. Thank you so much for the head pat, Manoti. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't know why all my covers are so cursed, but like, I always have to deal with something with my covers. But I had to actually commission a custom instrumental for this cover because I could only find a few instrumentals online for this song, and like the one instrumental that I could find that I thought I could use, it was not the full song. Like, it cut off at the end, so I couldn't use it because it wasn't the full song. So Chewy KZ came in clutch with the instrumental. They also got it done really, really fast. I'm pretty sure they got it done within like a week, like literally a few days of me sending the request, and they did a really, really beautiful instrumental for the cover. So another huge shout out to Chewy KZ. They did an amazing job with the instrumental, so thank you so much to them. Yippee! Okay, let me see. All right, yeah. Also, a reminder. I am going to be doing a Master Pass stream on Thursday. It's taking place on Thursday, not Wednesday. I'm stupid. I'm an idiot. And literally, as I was posting that tweet, I was like, I feel like I'm getting something wrong. I feel like I'm doing something wrong. I'm dumb, and I did the incorrect date. So it's going to be taking place on Thursday at 7 p.m. EST, so the same time that this stream took place, not Wednesday. So if you haven't already and you want to participate in my Master Pass, aka the Holy Edition of Smasher Pass stream, please comment your PNG. Oria, let's freaking go. Oh, the head pat emote, thank you so much. But yeah, I'm a dummy and I messed up the dates. The stream is gonna be taking place on Thursday, not Wednesday. So if you haven't submitted your design yet and you want me to review your design on stream, please do that. Oh yeah, and just also, basically, like I said, I'm not going to spoil it because I want it to be a surprise, but I am going to be posting a lot of cool and exciting stuff within the next few, like, basically the next 2 weeks, and a lot of cool surprises and everything, so stay tuned for that. Master Pass, that's so funny and fitting. I adore that. Yeah, I was like, I don't know, Smasher Pass is too basic. I need to do something that fits my brand, so I just I did Master Pass instead. Let's go back to chatting. I think I'm done with showing everything with gaming. Tensai, absolutely Tensai. Oh yeah, and like, well, I already said it, but I also made this overlay my confessional. My overlays before, my overlays have always been a confessional. Like, even my very, very first, I wish I could find my very first overlays that I made to show you how scuffed and disgusting they were, but literally they were on my old college account, like my old college Google account that I don't even have access to anymore. If you scroll down like very, very far in my Lucius Twitter to like the very first posts, you could probably find it, but I literally don't even have access to the files anymore because after I graduated, they like kicked me out of the account and I almost lost all of my files again, and it was terrifying. So I actually don't even have access to the files anymore. I wish I could show them, but my chatting screen has always been a confessional, of course, since I am a priest. So this is basically just a revamped version of the confessional. I hope you guys like it. I hope you guys are liking the confessional drip. Wow, damn. An hour and a half. For me, that's like legendary, because I am skedaddling. Usually I'm skedaddling at the hour mark. Same, lost some stuff because I put them in my high school account. Yeah, pain. Absolute pain. It's very aesthetic. Thank you. Thank you so much. I think I'm trying to remember if I like forgot to say something, because I feel like I forgot to mention something, and I'm probably gonna remember it, like, of course, right after the stream ends. So I'm really trying to remember if I forgot anything. Love the whole vibe. Thank you. Thank you. I will say, like I said, I have a lot of crash outs with Lucius's design. I'm just like, oh, I don't really know. I don't really know if people are gonna like him, you know, like in VTubing, I would say most of the time. Obviously, there are exceptions. I'm not saying every single person, and different people have different tastes, and a lot of people IRL that I've showed my Lucius model to have actually really liked it. They're like, oh, it's so cool. But I would say, like, generally in VTubing, people like cuter models with, like, clean faces, and here Lucius is with his, like, freaky eyes, and, you know, he has piercings and tattoos everywhere. I was like, I don't know if people are gonna like him, but I'm lucky that, like, everybody in my community is really nice. So that's awesome. But so thank you for loving Lucius for what he is. Even if he is an eldritch abomination, I'm glad that you guys like him for what he is.
Even if he's a bit weird.
Oh, and that's another thing. I was actually really nervous when I before I debuted, because I was just like, oh, even if people come to my stream who have never come to my streams before, even if they think my Lucius model is cool, they're gonna see me on stream, and they're gonna hear my voice, and they're gonna see the way that I talk, and they're gonna, like,
See how silly and goofy.
who wants me? Shoddy, who wants me? Oh my god, can I wink and stick my tongue out at the same time? Please hold on. Okay, it's hard, but I can do it. Like, Shoddy, who wants me? I thought people were gonna, like, hear how I talk and hear the jokes that I make as Lucius and be like, 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 brother, and I really didn't think people were gonna like me, but luckily everybody has been really nice, so that's nice. I just thought people were gonna be like, ew, turn his mic off, who let him cook, never cook again, come again, bro, onto nothing, turn his mic off now, mute his mic. So I'm lucky that people have been really nice so far. Also, oh my god, the debut goals. Okay, I'm pretty sure we definitely, I think, I know we definitely reached the, like, the second one. I don't know if we reached the third one. I'll have to go back and see. Oh my god, actually, I'm gonna have to, like, contact people about that. Okay, I will be contacting people who subscribed, because if you saw my sub goals on Twitter, like, the specific people who subscribed get to choose, like, my next skeb and my next emote. And then, of course, the third goal, I'm pretty sure we met it, but I'll have to just go back and see. The third goal was that I would be posting a tasteful lewd artwork. That would be my first Burkhenchmen post. I actually already have the art commission, so literally, even if we didn't hit the goal, you're gonna get it anyways, because I already commissioned the art. So even if we didn't hit the goal, you're still gonna get it, okay? You're still gonna get the Suggestive Lucius art, because I already commissioned it. I get that feeling, but your personality shines, and that's why people stay and follow. Oh my god, thank you so much. Yeah, like I said, I was really worried that people were gonna be like, ew, he's disgusting, brother, turn that off now, he's so cringe. I was like, I'm gonna end up in one of those VTuber cringe compilations. I'm gonna end up like that, and then I will never speak again.
I'll never speak again.
So, yeah, I'm glad everybody's been super nice so far. Thank you so much for being so nice to me.
Thank you.
Oh, I guess I can also talk about some games that I want to play in the upcoming New Year. So I am going to be playing Mouthwashing. I originally wasn't going to be playing Mouthwashing on stream. Mouthwashing is, like, I think probably one of the only games that I am interested enough to actually want to play, like, even on my own time, because, like I said, I'm not a gamer, but I have been wanting to play it for a few weeks now. It's so freaking good. Yeah, I really want to play it. Unfortunately, I've already gotten spoiled for, like, almost everything in the game, because people don't freaking tag their spoilers. So, like, I already know about everything with Anya and stuff like that. The only reason I didn't want to stream it was just because, again, of the subject matter. You know, if you know, you know. But I trust everybody in chat to be mature enough about the subject matter. Like, I don't think I'm gonna have to deal with any inappropriate jokes about what happens to Anya and everything. So, and of course, I'll be watching the chat closely just to make sure, like, things are kept chill. But yeah, I'm gonna be playing Mouthwashing. There are a few indie games that I want to play as well. I'm trying to remember, and of course I forget every single game that I ever wanted to play right now, but I'm definitely going to be playing Mouthwashing and a few other games that I've been wanting to play for a while, so look out for that. That's going to be exciting. hopefully gonna be doing more editing streams. I am not somebody who does overlay streams just because me making overlays is bashing my head against a wall 50,000 times. Like, sorry, I'm not gonna be one of those. I wish I could be one of those graphic design VTubers that does overlay making streams. I'm not. It's so stressful for me every single time I do overlays, so that's not happening. I tried doing an overlay stream once and it was a nightmare. It was oh god, that was embarrassing. Who wants me? But yeah, that was a nightmare. And I guess to wrap things up, if you guys have any specific questions or like anything you want me to say or like anything specifically you want me to know, now's the time to ask. I'm an open book, you know. So feel free to ask me any last minute questions, and I think, I hope I'm not forgetting anything, but aside from that, I think that's all, gamers. That's all for now. Even though I literally said I was gonna try to do longer streams and it's only been an hour and a half, I feel like I've talked a lot. So if there's anything last minute that you want to say or ask or anything last minute, then we can do that. And if not, we can start looking for somebody to raid. Yeah, I'm actually super scuffed when it comes. This is like, I literally don't do just chatting streams anymore because I am really, really bad with coming up with topics and everything. So I just like don't do them anymore. Not my
Father,
mind,
what
like,
is your favorite yaoi?
Okay, actually, oh my god. Okay, if we're talking about, I'm glad I caught this stream even if it was the tail end. Yeah, thank you so much for coming. I will probably, I don't know. I don't want to be annoying. Should I play my cover at the end too? No, my cover is actually premiering in like 30 minutes on YouTube, so you guys can see it there in all of its HD glory. So you can see it on YouTube. But, okay, if you're talking about like, if you're talking about anime yaoi, I would say number 6 is definitely one of the, oh my god, wait, no. Okay, obviously, I don't care if this is a cliche answer. Obviously, it's Banana Fish. Every time I think about Banana Fish and what happened to Ash, I want to, like, hold my breath until I die. Oh my god. Ash Lynx. Yeah, and what do you mean you knew it? What do you mean by that? Hey, what do you mean by that, by the way? I banished you. Am I that predictable? Well, obviously, I haven't recovered. Neither have I. Even every few years, I rewatch Banana Fish and I feel sick to my stomach. It's like, oh my god, it makes me ill. I was gonna also say number 6. I love number 6. Number 6 is so goated. If you haven't not watched number 6 yet, you need to get on that immediately. I don't know. I feel like everybody already knows like the popular yaoi titles, like Given, number 6, Banana Fish. What was the other one I was gonna say? There was another one that I was gonna say and I completely forgot what it was. Oh my god, what was the freaking... You know, what if I just look up, like, yaoi anime? Am I gonna get just, like, straight up porn if I type in yaoi
Cannibalism.
anime? Yes! Okay, I'm gonna talk about the yaoi manga. That's my favorite in a little bit because, oh boy, do I have things to say. And this is coming from somebody who is borderline illiterate. Not Love Stage coming up. I have a history with Love Stage, but we won't talk about that. Okay, when I type up yaoi anime, it's like porn. So I'm just gonna... Oh yeah, Sasaki Tamino was alright. I know this is an unpopular opinion. I was not... Like, it was cute, don't get me wrong, but I wasn't, like, crying and throwing up. I need the characters to be
Father,
crying and
are
throwing
you
up.
an alpha or an omega?
Shut it down. We have got to shut it down. We have got to shut it down. Are you feeling shame? Are you feeling repentance? No, it's actually fine. I was just making a silly joke. Well, we're gonna take the alpha and omega test on stream and then we forgot. We forgot. So until we take that test, I'm just gonna say beta. I'm just gonna play it safe and say beta because I don't know. I don't know. Until we take that test, I guess we'll never know. But yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Let me see. BL anime. I mean, I'm talking about like official BL anime, not stuff that's just like super homoerotic, but it's not BL. Why am I getting so much stuff that's just like straight up porn? But yeah, like I said, oh my god, oh, Banana Fish, oh my god, Banana Fish, oh my god. I'm just like looking. Banana Fish is of course one of the recommendations, and it's just, oh my god, I'm gonna throw up. It's this screenshot of Eiji sleeping peacefully on Ash's stomach. I can't, dude. I can't. Oh my god, I'm gonna crash out. They make me so sad. Okay, okay. In terms of manga, there is one specific BL manga that to this day I think is the peakest of all peak. Okay, and let me type it in chat because it's kind of spelled a weird way. Okay, that's the manga, and of course it's religious yaoi. I mean, you can't get more on brand with that. It's literally about like this priest who's trying to rehabilitate this dude that was stuck in a cult, and he eventually starts seeing the dude who is in a cult starts seeing the priest as his god. You're done. Like, they were created in a lab for me. It's just like really short, but of course, if you want to read it, definitely check out the trigger warnings because it does get very dark, and it unfortunately does have some classic BL tropes in it that are not the best. So if you want to read it, definitely look at the trigger warnings beforehand, but obviously like that manga was created in a lab for me. There's also, and of course I can't remember the name of it, but there's also, maybe if you look up the description you'll be able to find it, but there's also this one-shot BL manga that I really love. OMG, yes, I need to read that. You do. There's a manga with a similar story. Oh my god, what is it? But there's also this short BL manga that I really love that is just, it's like a zombie apocalypse one. And actually, speaking of zombie apocalypses, okay, if you've never watched Gakko Garashi, close your ears for like 5 seconds. So actually, Gakko Garashi is also a zombie apocalypse story, funnily enough, which is the anime that is the song I covered is from that anime. But anyways, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, but there's this BL zombie apocalypse manga, and it's basically just about like this possessive yandere boy trying to like basically hoard and hog the guy he has a crush on, and he's just like, your girlfriend is gone, she turned into a zombie, she doesn't love you, only pay attention to me, Pookie. And it's peak. And also it's super short, which is nice for me because I have a really bad attention span, and I don't think I've ever, well, I don't want to say ever, but I am very, very, very bad with reading manga in general. Oh, and of course, how could I forget? Of course, the summer Hikaru died. Of course, the iconic, the Contras 9 billion, the summer Hikaru died. But like, I'm really bad with reading long form manga. So if you want something short and sweet and to the point, absolutely look up that manga. I wish I could remember the name of it. That's, I'm sure if you look up the description, you can find it, but that's also a really good one. Forbidden Fruit. Ooh, thank you. And of course, the name of that is very, very, very fitting for me. Okay, and as for Yuri, because I am both Yuri and Yaoi pilled, my brand is Yaoi, but I'm also extremely Yuri pilled, of course. So obviously, I don't care if it's basic, the iconic, the legendary, the world-changing, life-ending Madoka Magica. If you haven't watched Madoka Magica, literally, what are you doing? It's one of my favorite animes of all time. You have to watch Madoka Magica if you haven't already. Oh my god, you have to watch Madoka Magica. Yuri Jesus, literally Yuri Jesus and Yaoi Jesus. Oh my god, I'm the Yaoi Jesus, and Madoka is the Yuri Jesus, okay? You have to watch Madoka Magica if you haven't already. It's just so goated. Also, what's really good is Bloom Into You. If you are thinking you might be a lesbian, and if you're struggling with like compet and stuff, watch Bloom Into You, and I'm pretty sure you'll know your answer by the time you finish that show. Actually, that's funny because I remember one of my lesbian friends, we actually watched Bloom Into You together while she was questioning, and she was like, yeah, I watched that anime and it was really eye-opening for me. So Bloom Into You is peak. It's amazing. It's actually similar to Given in a lot of ways if you liked Given just with girls. So watch Bloom Into You. It's peak. It's peak. So yeah, those are my Yuri recommendations. There is a good Yuri manga about a nun and her vampire fighter. It's action and pretty ladies and a lot of religious themes, though very fan service. Yeah, I don't mind fan service. I'm not a Puritan, as you can see with Lucy's design. Also, oh my god, actually, speaking of Puritanism, I guess, but not really. But yeah, I'm fine with like lewd stuff. That's fine. I try to keep it more tame on stream, but like in terms of watching and consuming media, that's fine with me. I think I have heard of that actually. But speaking of Puritanism, I'm gonna start uploading my TikToks to YouTube just because YouTube Shorts is actually really, really good for visibility, like way better than TikTok, because the YouTube Shorts market is pretty much an untapped market for VTubers. So I'm definitely gonna start uploading shorts there. And ooh, I'm burping. But I uploaded my most recent TikTok there, which if you haven't seen my most recent TikTok, I posted it. I'm too embarrassed to talk about it, but it's kind of blasphemous, and people did not like that. Some people really did not like that on YouTube. I really wish you could hide dislikes. Like, at least you can't publicly see dislikes anymore, but I saw the dislikes from my creator, like my creator dashboard end, and yeah, people were not loving that. people were not loving that. But yeah, like I said, if you guys have any last minute questions or anything like that, feel free to ask them. And if not, we can get into the raid so that you guys can actually watch the cover premiere on YouTube if you haven't already. You popped on my TikTok recently and I was so happy because I didn't know you had one. Oh my god, really? I see, my TikToks do not do well at all, so I don't think anybody ever sees me. So that's awesome that, like, I actually showed up on somebody's For You page. I never think I do. Yeah, honestly, when I first started VTubing, I was like, I want to be a TikTok star, and my TikToks flop so bad all the time. Literally the one TikTok that I had that kind of popped off was my one about whitewashing, and then everybody in the comments was calling me white. And I was like, actually, I'm biracial. And, like, of course, the one that I had that kind of got popular was the discourse one. Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. It was bad. So that was extremely humiliating. For this ending screen, I'm gonna leave it up a bit longer than usual just because I want you guys to see the absolutely gorgeous animation that I was talking about earlier for the ending screen. So I'm gonna leave that one up a bit longer than usual because I usually skedaddle out of here really fast when I do raids, but this is special, okay? This is a special occasion, so. Sorry, I keep like wiping my nose. I keep rubbing my nose. That's why my model is freaking out, because I keep rubbing my nose. Also, I hope, you know, I literally should have asked this at the beginning of the stream, but I hope my audio has been okay. I hope I'm not too loud or too quiet. If you know anything about me, you know that my mic is super scuffed, and my mic's always been scuffed ever since I started streaming, so. Yeah, it's, ooh. Audio is very nicely balanced. Okay, that's good. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully the music isn't too loud or anything. Audio is good. Okay, if you guys don't have any questions or anything like that, I think I've covered everything. At least I'm pretty sure. Like I said, I probably forgot something, and then literally last minute after I end the stream, like right after I end the stream, I'm gonna remember that I forgot something and it'll be too late. But let me just see. Oh, oh my god. Speaking of people to raid, my beloved Devilish New is actually streaming right now. So of course we're gonna raid New. Like, how could we not? You know, that's Pookie. So let me just do all of my raid stuff. Oh, also, and of course I completely forgot to mention the fact that I have a Discord server. Let me talk about that briefly. So yes, I do have a Discord server where you guys can talk to other Burkhenchmen. I have a lot of cool channels in there. If you want to get, you know, like updates for when I do streams and when I post on TikTok and YouTube and all of that is there. So feel free to join the Burcathedral Discord server. I'm gonna be updating that a little bit after debut. So I do have a Discord server, so feel free to check that out. There are all my socials up there, and let me do my raid messages. Hello. Let me do my raid messages. Raid 1 is for people who are following. I don't know why. I wanted to do a subscriber raid message and it literally never works. I've never been able to properly do a subscriber raid message. I don't know why. So raid 1 is for people who are following. Raid 2 is for people who are not following. They're just standard emojis. And without further ado, officially, welcome to the Burcathedral, and thank you so much everybody again for being so nice and welcoming. Honestly, like I said, I wasn't feeling great about my debut. I thought it was gonna flop really bad, but everybody has been so nice and welcoming. So thank you so much for being very kind to me. I really appreciate it. I honestly didn't think people were gonna be this nice. Like I said, I thought people were gonna click on my stream and be like, oh my god, turn his mic off now. Who let him cook? He sounds like ass. Who let him cook? Don't ever speak again. So thank you so much for being very nice to me. thank you for the stream and congratulations on your debut. Thank you, Minoji, and also, actually, Minoji, thank you everybody, very much everybody. I'll read your messages in a second, but actually, specifically, I want to give, I can't believe I forgot this earlier. See, I told you I knew I was going to forget something and then remember it last minute, but thank you very much to these specific people. Of course, thank you to all of my Burkhenchmen who have supported me thus far and who came to the stream, but I want to specifically thank, Cassiel, Rain, because I also was talking to Rain about my debut actually just yesterday because I was really nervous and I was talking to him about it and he was helping me calm down about everything. And also Cassiel, who is literally, I want to give a special thank you to Cassiel because he actually was my first like real viewer that stuck around. When I first started streaming, for like the first 2 months that I started streaming, I was streaming, oh my god, I'm not gonna cry, I'm not gonna get emotional. When I first started streaming, I actually streamed to nobody, and I remember specifically, it's kind of funny, but I like did some Muse Dash streams, and you know how if you're a streamer, people will say like, oh, the audio's too loud, or like, oh, we can't hear you, or this is muted, or oh, we can't see or hear this. Like your chat will give you feedback. Apparently, my Muse Dash streams were completely muted the entire time I was streaming, and I didn't know because nobody was there. So I just had to figure out when I was looking back at the VOD that they had no audio. But yeah, I remember I was streaming Little Nightmares one day. Little Nightmares is my favorite game, by the way, and I'm super excited for Little Nightmares 3 to come out. But I would just stream to no one, and Cassiel happened to have the day off of work that day, and he was like, oh, I'm so excited to come to your stream, and I was so happy that somebody actually wanted to come to my stream. And he stayed and kept me company, and he ended up becoming a regular viewer, and I wouldn't be where I am without him. Like, I literally, he's been watching me piss myself throughout this whole thing. I've just been like ranting and complaining and crying to him about like all of the difficulties I've had to deal with. So a huge shout out to Cassiel for sticking with me through all this, and like I said, Rain, and for my precious Pookie viewer Minoji, who again has just been like one of my biggest cheerleaders throughout all this. And honestly, I never really thought somebody would like want to cheer me on this much. Well, I just didn't really think people were gonna like me anyways, so I really didn't think people were gonna like me at all. So I was like, oh, somebody actually wants to support me, and he's watched me crash out and be scuffed so many times, and I still can't believe he's sticking around. So thank you so much, and to any regulars that I missed, thank you so much for sticking with me for this long. I really didn't think people were gonna stick around for this long, like I said. So thank you so much, and thank you again to everybody who came to the debut. It really means the world to me. Aw, this is so sweet. Thank you. I'm very proud of you. Thank you. Look, I didn't cry. Honestly, I didn't think I was gonna cry. Y'all don't get to see me cry for free. That's locked behind a paywall. I don't cry easily because I'm emotionally repressed. Okay, so without further ado, if you haven't already, everybody please go and grab your raid messages. We're gonna be starting the raid in about a minute or two after you see my beautiful ending screen, and we are gonna raid my beloved Pookie Wookie Bookie Bear, Devilish Nude. Thank you so much for an amazing debut, and I hope to see you sometime next week. I have a lot of exciting stuff next week because next week is Krimi, so stay tuned for that. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. I wish you all a bird goodbye. I completely forgot I have a goodbye message. I wish you all a bird goodbye. Bye-bye.